What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. How you guys doing today? I doing all right? I'm doing all right. Testing one, two. Testing one, two. Got that on. What about the special effects? All right. Things are good. Now see if these Tar Heels can get something going here. We're at Central Florida in Florida. And before we get things started, before the app starts working, you look over there on the left hand side. Match predictors only giving the Tar Heels 16% to win this game. Wow, UCF 83.6. I'm gonna tell you, UCF has some speed in the backfield. If they get to our secondary, they are gone. If they get past the linebackers, they get past the second level of the Tar Heels, they are gone. No questions. Right, UCF defended very well by Allen, but caught. It's going to be enough for the first down. Well, the commentator is saying he didn't get it. All right, they're going to get a measurement or whatever. It is fourth down, but the Knights are in Carolina territory. Fourth and one. Once again, the Tar Heels have been predicted to lose this one and basically lose it badly. Match predictor only gives them 16.8% chance to win the game. So UCF goes for it and gets it. Oh, this time the Tar Heels get in the backfield and they wrap up the running back. Nice tackles for a loss. Gonna be a pass right over the middle on a drag route. It's good. I'm gonna have to learn that when I put this stream on early, it really messes things up for me over here. And that I can't get on my own stream. All right, it's going to be a bootleg. Quarterback throws it like he has a man. He is popped, but he hangs on. And UCF moving the ball down the field. Ball on the 21-yard line. They're going to hand it off this time. They better wrap him up. I'm telling you, that's a speedster right there. If he gets through, he is gone. Hand it off to Montgomery again. He gets near the first down mark. Montgomery. Oh, they keep it outside, and it's a touchdown. For Central Florida. Why? I still don't understand why in college the ends crash. Like I've always taught, ends you have to set the edge. That's your job. And UCF drives the ball down the field and scores on the Tar Heels. I know I'm on, but I can't find my own stream. So what is up? What up, Michael Smitty? Michael Smitty in the house. What's going on? Be a tough one on the road, Tar Heel. Yep. Definitely, Michael. And like I said earlier, they are not even picking Carolina to win this one. Not at all. 16% chance. That is disrespectful. Thank you guys for the 3 votes. I appreciate it. Which team are you cheering for? And thank you for how many likes? 2 likes. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. Thank you so very much. All right, we're back. Let's see if these Tar Heels can move the ball. There's 8 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. Good drive put together by UCF. Drive this down the field. I've seen UCF play this year. They played against my Aggies of North Carolina A&T State University. In fact, the Aggies are set to play right about now, and they are playing our arch rivals, the but the North Carolina Central Eagle in Greensboro. UCF kicks it off. It's going to be handled. And the back returns it near the 20-yard line. I think that was Goss. Davion Goss. A lot of times when you return kicks, you don't start. So, and I think number 25 is the true freshman. He's been running the ball very well for the Tar Heels. So he's out there now. Let's see what these guys. See what Lindbergh and his posse can do. See if Carolina will run it first. It's going to be a pass first. It's a screen, and he gets away from the first tackler, but loses yards. Demond June, true freshman, been playing well. Like he runs the crap out of the ball. Why Carolina didn't just hand that off right there to see what they're going to be able to do against these guys up front? I don't know. 4 defenders down for UCF. Carolina this time hands it off. June hits that line, picks up about 2. But UNC offensive line is similar to the Panthers offensive line. They don't wear guys down. And who knows? Maybe the Tar Heels need to go in the up-tempo offense. Looks like an offside call, free play. And Lopez throws an interception. And Antoine Jackson will return it all the way back unless the flag brings it back. I don't know if Lopez threw that to a receiver who may have seen a flag and decided, I'm not going to go 100%. They definitely got an offside. Offside defense. 5-yard penalty. All right, Carolina avoids disaster right there, going down 14-0. Lopez drops back again, goes out to the flats. It's caught. Chip stays on his feet after the catch, picks up about 3 yards, maybe even 4 or 5 yards. Enough to get the first down. Carolina has the ball on the 32-yard line. And this time it is intercepted. It is batted down, intercepted UCF with the interception. I don't know why Carolina just love to throw the ball, bro. Oh, yep. All right, interception. Matchup predictor seems like it knew something. They only gave Carolina 16% to win this game. They knew their UCF's defense probably going to have to score. But hey, guys, when you pay guys millions of dollars to play, it looks bad and when they're not on the field. So instead of having Johnson out there, Lopez is going to see the snaps. Empty backfield. UCF goes for it, overthrows the intended receiver. No flags on the play. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, thank every one of you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Ked Woodley, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Did I say subscribe or scribe? Subscribing to the channel. And Shelby Minnick, thanks for the $5 super chat. All right, UCF runs an option play, and it's read well by the Tar Heels. Guys, I got to stop drinking these things. Like I can see how people can get addicted to them. The first time I drank one, I was like, that's just way too sweet, and I don't know why people drink them. But here lately, in the last couple of months, I've been not really drinking them a lot, but too much, I think. All right, UCF on the 21-yard line. They're gonna try to pitch it forward. They do, but Carolina's right on that. Still a good pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards. As long as the Tar Heels can keep these guys bottled up, they're all right. But if they ever get in the open, those backs can run, especially number 22. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the guy. Coach Belichick on the sideline. This time the defense holds for Carolina, and UCF will go for 3. They're right in the middle of the field, the easiest place to kick the ball from, and this one is good also. So the Knights go up on the Tar Heels 10-0. And basically 2 interceptions by Lopez. And we have a timeout on the field. Once again, we are in Central Florida. We're in Central Florida for this game. Tar Heels traveled. I'm sure they didn't mind traveling down south to play this game. Although it's been warm weather here in North Carolina the last couple of days. Heck, maybe I guess we could say the last week. The weather's gone from the 70s back up to the high 80s. All right, look at the leaderboard. Lopez is 2 of 3 and an interception. He actually threw another interception on a free play. T. Jackson, he's 6 of 8 at quarterback. June has had 1 carry for 2 yards, and Jackson himself, quarterback for UCF, has ran the ball twice for 15 yards. Jordan Ship, 1 reception for 10, and M. Burke, excuse me, 2 receptions for 35 yards. I'm glad he started putting information about the defense on here. Hardy has 2 solo tackles for the Tar Heels, and 3 altogether. Jay Johnson, edge, I guess he's a defensive end type, defensive tackle, has 1 total tackle, and 1 of them solo, or it is solo. All right, UCF kicks off to the Tar Heels. This one's going to sail into the end zone. The Tar Heels will take this back. They'll take this at the 20-yard line. All right, Lopez, I hope he's got those interceptions out of his system, because he actually, again, threw 2, but was only going to be responsible for 1. All right, Carolina comes out basically in trips. They'll probably send somebody in motion, and they do send the tight end Johnson in motion, and they're going to hand it off to the back off the left side, and he runs into a wall, and it didn't go any further than that. Maybe a pickup of 1, maybe 2. Four minutes and 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Tar Heels with the ball on the 26-yard line. Pass is caught. Tight end coming across, number 80. He's chopped down immediately. Helmet comes out. He's going to have to leave the game. I think his name is Sweat. Or is that Jordan Owens? I don't know. All right, so it's 3rd and 3. And the Tar Heels are going to pass. No one open. Lopez looking. He's going to go down and loses a bunch of yards. And boy, throw the ball, man. Throw the ball away. Don't run back and get sacked. Step up in the pocket somewhere. Oh. Looks like it's going to be a long season, guys. All right, so the Tar Heels, they got that ball up to about the 26-yard line, sacked back at the 15. Now they'll have to punt it. Again, it's punts this one. It's fair caught at about the 35-yard line. And we have a timeout on the field. Two minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. UCF with the ball on their own 43-yard line, 3rd and 3. Going to be an option play. Carolina hits the man behind the line to get, but he lays out and gets the first down. TJ, better known as T. Jackson. UCF comes out and trips Chips left. Quarterback drops back. Throws it out to the flats. Good blocking out there. Crosses midfield into Carolina territory, about the 45-yard line, maybe. Look at the blocking downfield. Body on body. Steve Belichick trying to call the defensive plays. Man in motion, quarterback fakes it. Now he wants to go downfield. Tucks it, starts to run, gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's tackled. What's up, Garrett? What's going on there, dude? Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Lopez no matter what. Somebody, we're talking about Carolina this weekend, or this week, and made me think of something. I don't know how much Carolina or Lopez is getting from his I don't know how much they are paying him, but saw some of that after the first game. Was the first game, I think it was? Yeah, Carolina got beat so badly. Lopez went out hurt, and then Johnson came and did such a great job. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, Lopez did spin it that first drive, got a touchdown. After that, not too much. But then Johnson comes off the bench and just leads them down the field, and scores. And I was like, that might be your starting quarterback. He was a starting quarterback last year. And but I think because of the NIL money that Lopez is getting, it'd be kind of weird for Carolina to have him right on the bench and Johnson starting. Like, in other words, they're going to get their money's worth. This is where we're going to see some politics, and I mean, it ain't really politics. It's just this dude. We gave him some NIL money, or allowed him to get NIL, a lot of it, and we got to get our money's worth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how bad he's going to have to do. And I'm not saying he's doing terrible, but I don't know how bad he's going to have to do for Carolina, Coach Belichick, or whoever the powers that be say, dude, we got to make a change. That I said it earlier. Like, how long is Carolina gonna do this thing? Like, how long are they gonna go before they say we want to win more than get our money's worth out of Lopez or whomever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I heard, Garrett. I heard it was like $4 million. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get your money's worth, and I think that's part of it right there. You're gonna stick with somebody or something longer when you put your money into it. So that might be part of it. That might be part of it. I mean, the way Johnson might get back out there. He might have his chance to get back out there and not do as good. But the way he came off the bench against whatever, I forgot the first team we played. But and Joe was down the field, got us some momentum. I was like, we'll probably see that guy some more. And heck, from everything he came back from, bro, that was like crazy to see him out there. But it is what it is. Yeah, not right now. He's not, bro. $4 million to feed my kids forever. All right, UCF tries to get to the first down marker. That's the unofficial marker on the field right there. Still getting that and has only completed 2 or 3 passes over 10 yards the whole season. Yeah, that's what me and the person I was talking to was talking about. Like, the amount of money that the guys get now. Like, at this point, it's just like I thought it used to be when I was coming up as a young kid. I thought guys in college got paid. Jackson probably going to be given the first down. But now they do get paid. So it's like you can make a daggone great living getting to college now. Getting to college, getting a little bag or whatever. Even if you only get like a couple of 100,000, that's never even talked about. Some of these guys can live, if you use it right, the rest of their life on that money they make in college. Quick pass, man. UCF, they like a machine. They you can tell they practice on precision and them. Watch these blockers out here though. They get on. Look, bodies on bodies, guys. They just be out there blocking. Like, I guess coaches like, hey, you don't block, you don't play. Look. Great fakes, pass on point. Everybody in the spot they need to be in. You haven't seen one UNC player on those quick passes, those quick out passes, able to get up there and defend because their lead blockers are on them, blocking so well. Gonna be a handoff this time. This time Carolina eats it up in the backfield, a loss of about 3 yards. Satellite signal outage switching to internet. I was already on internet. Here we go though. They hand it on the jet sweep. He's got speed. Carolina defends it well. I heard like that you got a window. He's not doing the job, bro. For $4 million, I'll feed my kids. Dude getting that and has only completed 2 or 3 passes over 10 yards the whole season. Carolina really about to be down by 17 to UCF. It's unbelievable. Yeah, like earlier in the broadcast, before I started, the matchup predictor, even a matchup predictor, And I'm pretty sure this is done by just calculations, math, scores, and the amount of yards each team has gotten throughout the year, and it only gave Carolina 16% chance to win this. Look at that. Bro, we can't tackle. I'm telling you, them guys got speed. You don't get on them, bro. If they get in our defensive backfield, it is OT, OV, over. All right, but another win for the Tar Heel defense, because it looks like UCF is going to try to get 3 more points. $10 and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Thank you guys for stopping by and hitting that like button. It's probably up, but I saw a catch by it. Was it a Red Raider earlier today? And they won today. And the refs called it out of bounds. Was clearly that right foot had to go down before the left foot. And all you have to do in college is get 1 foot in, and they said it was incomplete. Hey, is anybody local listening right now? Congratulations to the Asheboro Blue Comets. Asheboro Blue Comets defeated the Eastern Randolph Wildcats last night. I think the score was 13-20. And Eastern Randolph usually owns the Comets. But the Comets got a win last night. In fact, the Comets have beaten everyone they played so far this season. They are 5-0 in the conference. They're beat teams like Randleman, who's had their way with Asheboro for a few years here, and Eastern Randolph. I don't know how many more teams in the city that Asheboro is going to play, because there's Trinity, and there's also Southwest. Got all these rearrangements last year with the high school football in North Carolina, so you just never know who you're going to be playing. And UCF kicks it, and they score again. Now it's 13-0. I don't know why everybody is surprised. I think of course, they are in a lower level, I guess, if I could say it like that, than the Tar Heels, but this is a good team. And dare I say the Tar Heels are not. Had a good win the last game. All right, looks like they will have to re-kick this again. So it's 10-0 right now. And he kicks it again. Same result. Now it is 13-0. Two people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like button if you hadn't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. You look right up there. You see we are at 2,890. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the holiday season, or before YouTube finds something that I'm doing wrong or did wrong a long time ago, 5 years ago. I forgot about it, and instead of just sending a message or whatever, letting you know, they tend to just shut your channel down. YouTube Sometimes YouTube doesn't care. They don't care who you are. No, they don't care about me. I'm nobody. .10 minutes on the clock. Lopez rolls out to his left. Can't find anybody. Now he puts it down. Gets across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Lopez gonna drop back, throws it out the flats. Good catch and run. By number 85, the diminutive number 85. Now Carolina with the ball on the 42-yard line. They hand it off. All right, UNC with the ball on their own 45-yard line. Send a man in motion, and that is the running back to the backfield. Lopez hands it off. Good run. That's number 28. That's Hall, another back. UNC does not mind switching up backs. 3rd and 2. They're going to hand it off again. This time the back squirts through Carolina with a first down. What is this, like 2? Maybe 3? But yeah, run the ball. And now Carolina right back on the ball. Trips to the right. Lopez rolls out to his left. Seems it has a man, and it is caught by guess who? Ship. The go-to man. The Carolina rotated out or flowed to the left and threw that ball back. They're gonna run. A good tackle there. Good big gain saving tackle there. And that's Hall who goes out. Probably just stayed in long enough to get more yards than any back that has played in the game so far for UNC. This time they hand it again to the freshman. He's running hard. That's June, like he always does. And Carolina now moving near the red zone of UCF. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Excuse me, left in the second quarter. It's 3rd and 2. If you pass it, it should be play action, but I wouldn't. Just hand it. Get 2 yards. It'll be fourth and manageable. And they don't. They try to throw it. But Lopez can get the first down. He does. And he hangs on to the ball. He puts it down and runs. No flags on the play. Carolina now in the red zone. All about the 18-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. Heck, actually, probably more near the 10-yard line. All right, we can't get anything up the middle, so either go left or right and run it. And I'm talking left, right, off tackle, but it's empty backfield. And oh, don't know. And it was pass interference on the offense anyway. After the ball was thrown out there, it was deflected. The defender turned, excuse me, the receiver turned into a defender. Tried to hold number 4 from getting back from getting the interception, but it wasn't to be. That's where the flag came from. But I don't know, Lopez. I don't think I throw that with the defender that close on. I don't even know who number 4 was for Carolina. All right, but we do have a timeout, and there's another interception thrown by Lopez. And I mean, that's the third one today. That's the third one today. Why are all my quarterbacks looking bad these days, bro? I don't know. Bryce Young ain't looking great. And I have we put, is it Andy in if Bryce has to come out? I know who we put in here for UNC if we have to take Lopez out. I'm telling you, man, just no, don't throw that ball. And again, why are we throwing it anyway? Run the ball. Again, like this is what I'm saying. Like, are we making these decisions? Are we making these decisions because they're the best decision? Are we making these decisions because we got to see our $4 million man make plays? Even if the plays don't get made. I don't know. I could just be talking, guys. You know what I'm saying? But like, we got plenty of time. We got a whole game to get him his passes. Like, why are we on the 10-yard line passing the ball in short quarters when obviously mixing it up and running the ball has got us down here? It wasn't passing that got Carolina to the 10-yard line. It was running the ball. Even if you have to have Lopez running, right? Nope, we go empty backfield, throw the ball, Lopez. He's going to throw it all right. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Does UNC want to win? Or do we want to get our money's worth out of the $4 million man? I don't have any ties to Lopez other than he's playing for UNC right now. That's it. Let's see. And we're trying to get it to number. Come on, why do you throw that? And then why do you throw it in that position? Like, you throw it outside, right? So the defender can't get it. All right, so it is UCF's ball on their own 7-yard line. Open field tackle is missed, but it did slow the player down enough for a teammate to come over and help make the tackle. Not sure who it was. 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Man, wrap up. UCF up 13-0. They don't have any fear of North Carolina. Like I said earlier, the matchup predictor did not give UNC a chance to win this game. Well, okay. 16.2% chance to win the game. So, yeah. Not really. I told y'all that we better not sleep on UCF. Yeah, Tari, okay. Look, I knew. I saw him play the Aggies. Jackson taking off, gets near the first down marker. They get to review that. Oh, he's late. Okay. Fourth and 1. Will they go for it? Even though they're down their own side of the field? (13-0) with 4 minutes on the clock. Well, actually, 3:21 on the clock. Coach, punt the ball. Don't even try. You just never know. I'm a Tar Heel, but I'm also a coach. Like, make the right decision. All right, here's your box scores so far. Gio Lopez, 5 of 7 for 48 yards, 2 interceptions. Taven Jackson, 12 of 15 for 95 yards. Running backs for Carolina, Benjamin Hall, 4 carries for 14. Demond Jones, 3 for 9. Tavian Jackson over for UCF, 6 carries for 24 yards. Miles Montgomery, 8 for 21. Jordan Shipp has 2 receivers for 32 receptions for 34 yards. Marcus Burke, 2 catches for 35 yards. Caleb Cost has 7 tackles, 7 of those solo. Kevin Cost is a cornerback. When your cornerback's making all the tackles, that lets you know. I think he's a cornerback. When he's making all the tackles, that lets you know that your defense is not playing as well as they should. 5'11", 195. Yep, DB. That means they're getting to that second level. But UNC calls a timeout with 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Lewis Carter, 5 tackles for UCF, 4 of those solo. All right, UCF will punt the ball. Wait for that clock to run all the way down to about 2. They snap it. It's kicked. It's caught. Green does not call for a fair catch. And he's tackled near midfield. And we have a timeout. All right, we have a timeout. Carolina gets the ball back and are gonna try to get some points on the board. Some type of points right here. They got 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to get these points. Gio Lopez has thrown 3 interceptions. Hey guys, thanks for the 5 likes. I appreciate you. Tar Heel K in the house, guys. Tar Heel K in the house. I told y'all that we better not sleep on UCF. I used to live about 2 miles from there. You're a long way from home, Tar Heel K. A long way from there. All right, let's see. Uh, Gosh, they had my Aggies up here earlier. Now I just got those big schools up here. Tell me what my Aggies are doing against UNC. I mean, Central. Central has definitely dominated the Aggies in recent years. You go. All right, be careful. Don't be hitting my switches too. All right. We're gonna see if we can find. You know what? I'm gonna do it here. Belichick talking to Jill. Hey son, hey son, we're giving you a lot of money to go out here and play, so we're gonna need something out of. Hey Siri, who's winning the game between North Carolina A&T and North Carolina Central? Jill, go to his left. It's caught. Is this not Ship this time? Somebody that's has another name besides Ship. This is number 3, Culliver. All right, Siri don't want to tell me right now. All right, Lopez in the backfield all by himself. Now they bring June across the formation, and a slant pass goes awry, nowhere near the receiver who was open. Come on, Carolina, you got 2 minutes. You can still mix it up. You can run the ball. Now the Carolina Tar Heels are in the pistols. This is going to be 2nd and 10. They get out of the pistol and they hand it off. And that is the big freshman, June, running hard up the middle. Let's see, is that a trap play Carolina runs? No, they just man on man block. I tell you what, he couldn't get his shoulder down quick enough because he got popped at the end, but running hard, baby. Number 8 looks kind of slight, but he laid the wood that time. Carolina does get the first down doing what? Running the ball. Running the ball. That was a nice pass right there by Lopez. An unfortunate bounce to uh, end up in an interception, but yeah, I just feel like I'm watching my Panthers play. Feel like I'm watching my Panthers play. You know, you got a decent quarterback in Bryce Young. Um, yeah, you got a decent quarterback in Bryce Young, but things just don't go his way sometimes. Most of the time, all the time. Clemson is going down. They are down by 20 midway through the fourth quarter. Wow. Hey, it happens, TK. I mean, Tar Heel K. It happens, doesn't it? Like you can't be dominant forever. Some teams make it seem like it, like Alabama. I don't think Alabama is as strong as they've been, but yeah, Clemson. Hey, I remember back in the day when when Clemson was not feared. 5 likes, everybody. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you all for 116 views. We appreciate it. 2 people in the chat right now. You know how it is. Sometimes it's slow around here. Sometimes it's slow around here. Man, I've got I've definitely I got to get me a new streaming deck. Got to get a new streaming deck so I can uh, put in a little bit more sound effects. I keep saying I'm gonna get it. I'm just I'm looking at them over and over, but I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and go ahead and get one. Not only that, but if I'm gonna give YouTube 10 more years, I need to go ahead and get me a setup. You go and get me a streaming setup. You know, go ahead and get rid of these green screen backlights and get me a real setup and 2 big monitors to see what's going on. And just do it big for 5 more years. I'll be 65 years old. The oldest man on YouTube. All right, UNC with the ball on the UCF 23-yard line. A high snap. And it looks like it's going to be false start. Who was I talking to? My brother. He said Coach Belichick is no good. He just got lucky to have players. And I think that is true for a lot of coaches. Many coaches. I want them to get in the situation that I've been in for years, you know, with well, I'll talk in a minute. All right. Lopez drops back. He is dropped in the backfield for a loss. It's second and 18. Second and 18. A minute and 30 seconds on the clock. Carolina now back even a little bit further after the penalty. There is a whistle blown. We're going to reset the game clock. Can Carolina get on the board with some kind of points? I mean, they're just like my Panthers. They're competitive, but just not enough to get the win. Offensive line pours like water. Now UCF calls the timeout. There's a minute and 31 seconds left on the clock. It's second and 18. Carolina is in a passing down. That means UCF can just pin their ears back and come and go. Hey, sir, what's the score of the North Carolina A&T State University game? Buy on Vivid Seats. All right, the Central Eagles are up on the Aggies 17-0, 10 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second quarter. All right, Carolina all the way back now on the on the UCF 31-yard line. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 18. They hand it off. And June picks up about 3 or 4 yards before he's tackled. $2,897 subscribers, guys. Can we get to not 2,900 today? 3 more subscribers. Share the channel out, guys. Share out the stream. Let's see what we can do today. Red Bull gives you wings. I don't know why I can't get it, even though it's right here showing that I can. I can't open the stream on my phone. Okay, we're just gonna let it roll. Some kind of prevent. I got Russ the Tar Heel also streaming. He doesn't look happy. He's doing a good job over there on this channel. I like his setup. Let's see, Russ. Have you hadn't subscribed to Russ the Tar Heel? Go subscribe to him. I mean, it's called the Tar Heel Huddle. All right, Carolina. Now with the ball on the 28-yard line. 28-yard line with 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. A lot of time just sitting around doing nothing right here. It's 3rd and 14. They believe in Lopez. Lopez drops back. As a man, this is June. He's going to be rode down. You got 1 minute and 28 seconds. Do you go for it and because you don't want them to get the ball back, or do you get 3 points even though there's 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock? I think you go for the points. We've done this before where we didn't go for the points. Let's go see if we can get these points. And they do. They bring in number 90. Oh, he just jinxed him. He just jinxed him. Said he hasn't missed one. I can't see the ball. And it's good. So Carolina does get on the board before halftime. UCF has scored twice. They have scored twice. And one, we helped them with the interception. So you don't know if we hadn't thrown an interception while driving, we don't know what the score would be right now. Could be tied. Carolina could be up. Hey guys, join me tomorrow when the Panthers take on the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, that is which place is closer? Well, it doesn't matter. That is our rival because they're in our division. That's definitely our rival. I was gonna say is Washington closer to North Carolina than Atlanta? I think Atlanta is like 5 hours from here. Oh, he's gonna bring it out, and he's ran down at about the 17-yard line. I think Washington is closer, but our rival would be Atlanta. Hey Siri, how far is Washington, D.C. from here? 320 miles, about 4 hours and 50 minutes. Hey Siri, how far is Atlanta from here? Yeah, about the same. 4 hours and 58. All right, with a minute and 17 seconds on the clock. Jackson drops back, has a man over the middle, throws it behind him. Boy, he was open. And that was Burke. They will be coming back to that play. I'm telling you. It was just too wide open. Ooh. Oh yeah, he was in the zone. He was definitely in the zone. 6 votes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Actually, 6 votes. Thank you guys for voting. Which team are you cheering for? UCF with the ball on their own 12-yard line. Excuse me, it's going to be about the 16-yard line. They hand it off to Nixon. Nixon is the guy that ate North Carolina A&T up. All right, it's going to be holding on UCF. Carolina will accept the penalty. Actually, it's false start, so it's going to be 5 yards. Second and 15. Jackson in the backfield. I think it's Taven Jackson in the backfield. Ball's all the way back on the 12-yard line. Taven drops back. They want to get some yards. And that ball is, oh my gosh, what in the world? You ain't lying. How did he get out of there? Flag on North Carolina. Illegal hands to the face. And that was on the defensive back, Dixon. But I don't even know how the quarterback got out of that. All right, QB drops back quickly over the top or up the middle, and it's going to be a first down. 48 seconds on the clock. UCF moving the ball. They hurry up and get on the line. Play action. Jackson overthrows this man or outthrows this man. Had him. Going to be Thomas, number 7. And it looks like another flag, maybe on North Carolina. All right, if there are 2 flags, and this is gonna offset. Replay the down. Oh, they're both on Carolina. And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on North Carolina. They're going to be in field goal range. 37 seconds left. UCF declines the first penalty. They take the second one. UCF is in Carolina territory, and they take advantage of the zone again. Just little dump down passes, check down passes is basically what they're called. Back on the ball again. Another pass out of play action. Has a man open. He is down to the 17-yard line. UCF is in field goal range. And they decided to go ahead and they may have called the timeout. Clock has stopped. No. He got out of bounds. UCF does not have any timeouts. I don't see them. Jackson fakes. Oh, has a man open. The cornerback fell for the fake, just ate it up, and UCF goes down the field with like a minute and something on the clock, maybe even less than that, and gets in the end zone on the Tar Heels. Wow, what are you? It wasn't a fake. It's just like these guys did not communicate. If one guy goes deep, you got him, bro. I'm coming up. You got to talk. You got to open your mouth and talk. God, if he cuts in, I'm coming up. You got deep. Because it's man to man. Or look, don't leave your man. Don't leave your man. We're man to man the whole way. Wow, look at this. Yeah, like you got to stay with your man if you go that far, or you got to talk, bruh. I'm gonna leave. I'm going to leave him. I'm going to lead him and then let him go. Either that, or you guys, that's what you do in practice. So one or the other did not do what they practiced. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like, does Carolina go for the first down, 4th and 9, or get your points? I think you get your points, but the other thing is, if you go and get the points, you're going to give UCF another chance to get the ball, and that is what happened. And they drove it down the field and scored. Now Carolina did help. Carolina did help with 2 big penalties, 15-yarders. That's 30 yards they gave. All right, this ball is going to be kicked into the end zone with 13 seconds on the clock. I don't know if Carolina should even try anything, because a forced pass may end up and an interception. 3-20. Bill is like, what the heck have I got myself into? All right, Carolina in non-victory formation. Go ahead and take a knee here. All right, guys, we got a halftime score. There it is right there, 3-20 or 20-3. UCF at home over the Tar Heels. Just like the matchup predictor said, matchup predictor gave North Carolina a 16%, basically 16% chance to win the game anyway. I'm talking like UCF 80, 84. Yeah, percent chance to win the game. And right now it looks like matchup predictor was right. All right, let's take a look at some of the stats, take a break, and then we'll come back. Thank you guys for the 6 votes. I'm not sure how many likes we got. We'll check that out before we take a break. All right, Gio Lopez, he's 7-10 for 68 yards and 2 interceptions. Taven Jackson for UCF, 16-20 for 148 yards and a touchdown. Damon June for North Carolina, 5 carries, 26 yards. Benjamin Hall, 4 for 14 for UCF. Taven Jackson, 7 for 34, and Miles Montgomery, 8 for 21. Receiving for the Tar Heels, Jordan Shipp, 2 catches for 34 yards. Chris Culver, 1 for 15. And for UCF, Marcus Burke, 2 for 35. And Kalen Fox, 2 for 28. Defense, let's go top 3. Caleb Koss, 7 of 7. That's 7 total tackles, 7 of those solo. Andrew Simpson, 5 of 4. And Thaddeus Dixon, 4 for 3. For UCF, Lewis Carter, 6 of 5. Philip Dunham, 5 for 5. And John Walker, 2 for 2. All right. No interceptions for Carolina, but 2 interceptions for UCF. Kelly has 1 for 4 yards, and Marshall 1 for 2 yards. Kick return, Davion Goss, 1 for 8 yards, and Jaden Nixon, 1 for 17 yards for UCF. Punt returns, Jarvarius Green, 1 for 5 for North Carolina. No punt returns for UCF. For North Carolina kicking, Risay Veeroff, 1 for 1 field goals, and then he has a extra. He has 3 points. Yeah, he's 1 for 1, and it was a field goal. Excuse me, it was a 3-point conversion that he kicked. And then Noah Ruelas, 2 of 2. His long 41, he has 8 points already. 8 points for his team. 2 field goals and 1 extra point, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 extra points. Am I right? Okay, coach, what's going on? They got 20 points. They scored. Okay, he's got 2 3-point conversions. Right. 2 3-point conversions, and he's got 2 extra points. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right, Tom McGinnis for North Carolina, 1 punt, 48 yards, and Anthony Denary, 1 for 39. All right, and to end the stats right here, Carolina 7, UCF 14 first downs. Total yards, Carolina only 97, UCF 209. Passing 68 to 148. That's UCF. Rushing 29 to 61, UCF. Penalties, Carolina has 3 for 30, UCF 5 for 25. And Carolina's turned the ball over twice. All right, so that is what we are working with here. Will the Tar Heels have a big turnaround in the second half? It's possible. UCF, even though they've seemed dominant, has only scored 20 points on the Tar Heels, and you also gotta factor in the Tar Heels have turned the ball over twice. Technically now, I mean realistically, Lopez has thrown. He's turned the ball over 3 times, right? He's thrown 3 interceptions, but the first one didn't count. All right, first one didn't count. All right. Will we see Johnson? I don't think so. But let's keep hope alive. All right, let's keep hope alive. Carolina could come back and win this game. All right, guys, we're going to take a break, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Before we go, thank you guys for hitting the like button. We've had somebody to subscribe. Yes, sir, guys. Right now, it looks like we have gotten 2,890 subscribers. What does that mean? That means all we need to get is 100 more subscribers before the holiday season to be at 3,000. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Tracy, what's the score of the North Carolina A&T game?
All right. The Tar Heels get the ball first here in the third quarter, at the beginning of the third quarter, as a matter of fact. And still mixing that run up with Hall, well, a plethora, well, a number of backs. All right, so we've got Hall running the ball, did a pretty good job. Also, June. Hall goes across, Lopez throws a slant pass out to his right. Third down and 4. Will the Tar Heels run? Hey, thanks for the 6 likes, guys. I appreciate it. Nope, they're going to pass it. Nobody there for him to throw it to. Oh, what a pass. You got to go get the first down, though. Not a pass. What a catch. What a catch. And Hood could not go get the first down on that. That is called scouting. That's called knowing that play is possibly going to come, and you go over it scouting, because they ran that, they sniffed that out big time. And so the Tar Heels will have to punt the ball. They cannot move the ball. Well, they cannot get points on UCF today. That is going to be a fumble. Whoever has that at the bottom of the pile will go home with it. Oh, come on. You let him take it from you. How did he get it back? Man, you got to fight. That's just push-ups right there. Boom, let's see. Did he get his hand on it? Oh, you got to fight that. Oh, you got to get that out of there. See, under the pile, he's just snatching it. Come on, bro. You got to have that. You got to have that. Who? One of the Tar Heels had his hands on it. Man, the blocking by those receivers is just beautiful, man. On those screens, they get out there and get on those guys. Yeah, the moves are great, but watch next time they throw a little receiver screen, how well the other receivers get out there and block. 12 minutes and 16 seconds in the third. A slant pass. And they just chip away at the Tar Heels. Chip away, chip away, chip away. They may have been that may have been the dagger. I think that you're talking about the play right before half. That was a huge. That was huge. Should be 13-7 with us getting the ball back. Embarrassing. Belichick should resign. That ball is going to be kept by the quarterback. And once again, the defensive end just crashes down. Why? Why? Dude, do your job. Do your job. That's not even your play. That's not your play. I'm sorry, guys. Like this I guess this is the way they are being taught at UNC anyway. Because we did it last year. The defensive ends don't set the edge. They go down inside. Like, what are you doing? Like, if the quarterback's there and you cross read every time. You cross read. Just like right here. Oh, what a pass. What a play. Yeah, he may have a little. Carolina, just play man and stay on your man. You're essentially running zone when you stay with a guy for a step and then let him go. All you gotta do is have a precise quarterback. As soon as you let him go and put the ball on you, because it's gonna take a second or a second and a half for your teammate to pick up the guy you just let go. And all you got, like the commentator said, all the quarterbacks got to do is put it in that window. That's scouting too. That's scouting too. They know that's what Carolina does, and they taking advantage of it. Man, you gotta just stay man to man. Just be tough. Stay man to man. Don't worry about getting rubbed off. That's a touchdown. All right, they don't give it to him. That was Montgomery trying to get in the end zone. All right, listen, I guarantee we hadn't seen it yet, but Montgomery and Nixon, I'm telling you, those guys can get north and south. We ain't seen it yet because Carolina defense has been bowing their back or bowing their neck. But if those guys get out in the open, I'm telling you, they are gone. Another score by UCF. (26-3), soon to be 27-3. And Carolina is literally taking a butt whipping. What do you young guys say? BTA? I'm going to say BTT since I don't curse. Belt to tail. All right. Another score by the UCF Knights. Moving the ball at will against the Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels impervious to do anything about the passing attack. The only thing I could say is stop sharing. Stop passing guys off. Play straight up man to man. You get rubbed off, but fight through it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You might as well be in the zone. They're in man to man. They are in man to man, and whenever you get a crossing or whatever, they're passing the guy on. So it's really not man to man. It's essentially a zone. You're still in the zone defense. What is it? A zone man like they play in basketball? You look like you're with a guy and then you let him go. You let him go. You ride him off to someone else, and they're supposed to pick him up. But when the other team has done a great job scouting you, they see that there are little windows, pockets to get the ball in, and what's his name? Taven Jackson. He killed him. He's killing him. The QB. That's what I see, guys. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but what do you guys see? It's time to it's time to make a change, Bill. Same thing every drive, no creativity. You know it's bad when coach is losing it. Dude, holy cow, we are terrible. I should have went to play golf instead. Watch, yeah, I played this morning, Garrett. I played this morning and I my score was a 73. Like that's one of the best. That's one of the best scores I've ever had. 73. And look, I'm on a mission to get 70 because one of the guys that I would say taught me the game, he once told me at my little retirement thing they gave me a golf bag. He told me he was like, all right, I want you to remember something, Chester. You'll never hit 70. You'll never break 70. And after he said that, I don't even know what he said after that because that's that. Of course, if you tell me that on something that I do, I'm gonna try to get it. So, yeah, I'm trying to get to 70. I'm trying to do it. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit pars. I mean, hit some birdies and pars. Ooh, hit down at the 20-yard line. Yeah, I had all day. Let's see what I had 3 birdies with a few more attempts at birdies. If I hit those, I'm good. 40 on the front 9 and 30. I mean, yeah, 33 on the back 9. Now I will say, but it don't matter because you still got to play the game. Like on was we got 3 holes on our course right now. We're trying to grow the greens, so they've got makeshift greens. Lopez keeps it and only gets about 2 yards. He's smacked down. Yeah, they're not. This is a well coached team. This is well coached and well scouted team. They're not. They know Lopez will run, and that's second time 20 has got a hit on him. Yeah, but look, you know how sometimes they make those temporary greens. They have the. Oh my bad, guys. Thanks for the 6 likes. They have the. They make a big pocket, a big hole. Nah, this is regular. It's regular hole. So I'm like, yo. And it's actually harder to putt. I got lucky on some of those holes, putting on basically fairway. All right, Lopez drops back, slant, puts it in, and ship with another catch. Puts it in a great spot. Threads the needle, if you will. Carolina with work cut out for him. Dang, Pacor still playing? I mean, Carolina's got some veterans, if you will. They got some guys that have been there. Hood, Pacor, Goss. Just not hearing nothing from them. All right, 2nd and 9. They're going to run it. Going to be 3rd and 6. Oh, no. I don't know. That might be a good one since Clemson is acting up out over there in Death Valley. They won't lose to the Tar Heels, though. All right, Tar Heels, get ready to come back, guys. Get ready to make this comeback. If it's a pass, they're going to roll Lopez to the left. Couldn't get it. They've turned Hood and Goss into receivers. Get those guys out. Get the ball in their hand. All right, looks like the Tar Heels staying on the field. Gosh, you got to put your foot in the ground and fake and come back. Carolina gonna rush it. They only got 5 seconds to snap the ball. It ain't gonna work. Got to call a timeout. look at Coach. He is bewildered. They playing ball. They playing ball defense in football. Right. By the way, this is their backup quarterback. I never got this far in my worst. I never got this far in my worst nightmare. Well, guess we can say the Belichick era is washed. Well, you know, he in his pro debuts, he didn't start off hot either. They're playing basketball. T. Kubler, what up? T. Kubler in the house. That's an amazing round, dude. Hey, yeah. Congrats, yep. Like, we can run it, we can't pass it. What if we had saved the $10 million and tried to get Dabo Swinney when Clemson tries to get rid of him? Hey, a guy that's got college experience, I believe he might be even a little tougher on the guys than Belichick is, but I don't know if that makes any difference, man. You got one thing you got to do is you got to make either Carolina's going to have to redesign, put in another defense for our defensive back, or we're going to have to start recruiting guys that are lockdown defenders. And I believe that's what they do, but you know, what is it? You got to find special guys, man. And then you got to get them to come to your team. Like, does Carolina have a dog out there defensively? I think it's a little bit of both on the defense now. On the defense, our secondary, we hadn't been strong in a while. All right, 4th and 1. Lopez may not have gotten it. They're probably going to say, what? Forward progress. And that is Lopez that's down. Oh, his knee. His knee. Knee. Hey, is that the way Johnson have to come in? And listen, and then when Johnson gets in, I'm always like, just like the last time, thinking about what he went through last year. So it's like, hope he don't get hurt. Every time he gets hit, that's what you're thinking about. So he just got to be smart too. Like, hey, go down, Johnson. Don't you be trying to run and heck, uh, offensive coordinator, don't be calling no plays where he got to run. Definitely no direct no design quarterback runs. And when you do run and get down, son. Run and protect yourself. All right, looks like Lopez is laboring. If we come back and he's still on the field, that could be bad. Looks like he did something to his knee. A lot of like the commentator says, a lot of weight in there, so you just never know what could have happened. And while we had commercial, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Is that what you call it? Game leaders: Lopez, 87 yards. He's 11 for 14, 2 interceptions. Taven Jackson, I think is his name. 19 out of 23, 1 touchdown for 181 yards. June, 7 carries for 30 yards. And Taven Jackson has 59 yards. 59 yards on the option play. Not even an option. Yes, it's an option play. I could give to the back or keep it. And all he's doing is reading the defensive end. And the defensive end for Carolina continues to crash. Like, I get carried away when I start talking about this because I always teach your defensive end or your defense, whoever that tackle is outside, you got to set the edge. It's not your job to get down in the middle so quickly. Like, do your job. You know what I'm saying? They outside. And then when you're reading, you gotta cross key. That's bad. Lopez is really laboring, guys. Like, that's pain. Like, that's something he can't walk off. And Max Johnson. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Max hands it off. Good run there. Good run there by June. Seven votes. Thanks for voting, guys. Which team are you cheering for? UNC Tar Heels, UCF Knights? Neither. My the best team. My the best team win. My bad, guys. I got a misspelled word down there. My the best was not misspelled. It's misplaced. Should not be there. My the best team win. Wow, coach. You know what? I'm getting ready to kill this. I'm gonna close the poll and then reopen it. Yeah, that misspelled that word right there in the wrong place. Got me feeling some type of way. Yeah, we have no pass rush. Never do. Yeah, I thought the kid from Grimsley was gonna be really good for us. All right, Hall and the Tar Heels run it again. They get the first down. Yeah, you might as well show patience. It's the third quarter. We're going to end the poll, not just close it. All right, Carolina in the empty set. Johnson takes a hit, waiting for someone to get open. Only stayed at one guy. Dude, block somebody 73? Lay out, man. That's your quarterback trying to get ready to get hit. Lay out. Put your body in front of his. Give your quarterback a chance. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Run it again. They drop back. Johnson has a man out in the flats and can't hit him. Had a little pressure on him. All right, at least the Tar Heels they've got somebody to check down on. 3rd and 10, so now it is a passing down. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Still big. They're gonna have to get this snap off quick. It's off. They get it to the go up the field, bro. Stop dancing, little man. No, just run. You got to put your shoulders down and just go get that. You get behind the blocker, and the blockers don't ever lie. They're standing in the way. Ah, you had a chance there. Can we get a replay on that? Can we get a replay on that? Ah, man, a lot of dancing back there. Just go. You know you got to get a first down. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit, but get the first down. Maybe they'll re-show that play. That was a good call, screen, but you can't expect your blockers, not from Carolina, to take you down the field. He was in your way. You gotta go. All right. I wonder what Carolina will do here. Seven likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. All right, we got a timeout. I'm gonna rewrite my my poll question. Which team we got? We're gonna have which team we got. We'll do it like that. UNC Tar Heels, UCF Knights. May the best team win. There we go. Which team you got? Now I know that's not proper English either, but like, you know, we got a new one. UNC Tar Heels 86%, UFC 14. Okay. All right, we got 7 likes, guys. We did reach 1 milestone today. Not a milestone, but we did reach 1 goal today, and that was we're at 2,890 subscribers. Hold up, what am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. We've got to get 10 more subscribers. We got 10 more subscribers to have 2,900. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. All right. Free play. And it is a first down. Nice play. Finds his brother. His bro probably said, I got you. Right after the huddle was broken. Offside. Carolina will take the first down. Coach, why are we running the ball, man? Just run the ball, man. It's the third quarter. We ain't got to go for it all. Run the ball, get in good, get your first downs. Get in third and manageable. But I guess that if you're going to go for it, go on first down. So can we run the ball right here? I would run the ball. I'm a running coach anyway. I'd run the ball right here. And we're going to pass it again. Has a man. Hey, does anybody, let me look it up. All right, 3rd and 4. Run it, coach, because you can run it twice down here. If you don't get it on the 3rd, you can run it again on 4th. June, get upfield. Oh, is that a flag? Did I see a flag? Good, no flag. June figures out a way to get up the field, gets around. Oh, they could have maybe thrown the flag. Dude. Good catch. Get in the end zone. All right, Carolina with the ball on the UCF 7-yard line. It's an empty backfield. Hand it to him. What a pass and what a catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. All right, the Tar Heels go down the field with the new quarterback Johnson and get in the end zone, similar to what he did, similar to what he did against the first team we played. I can't remember those guys, but the Tar Heels do get points. All right, they get points, and it's in the third quarter. So now the defense has something to fight for. They have something to fight for. So like all hope is not. What's the difference? What's the difference between Lopez and Johnson? What's happening? What is different? Why is Johnson able to find these guys, or why are they getting open when Johnson's out there? Look, I don't care. I don't care. Like whatever is whatever. All right. So I think I said this last week too. Like, is Lopez gonna have to get injured before we see Johnson again? There's a reason. There's a reason Johnson was starting last year, right? How many how many games are we going to lose before we say, you know, let's try to win more than get our cash boy, our cash guy on the field. Also, Carolina needs a pass rush on defense. We've only had 3 to 4 sacks all season. Yep. Yeah, we have no pass rush. We never do. Yeah, I can't remember having a pass rush in the last 5 years. Do we even blitz? Max for president. All right. Let's see if the defense can come out here and make some plays. Lopez going in with his head down. That's never good, guys. Never good. Lopez can't even see over the line. Gio would step 6 foot back on the field. Take that 4 mil on the chin. All right, we got 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Defense got to come out here and hold them and get the ball back in the offense's hand. And let's see what happens after that. All right, guys, I'm going to go stealth for a little bit. See if we can get some more viewers in here. Three and out. Three and out. Fourth and 18. Fourth and 18. Don't make any mistakes on this punt. Punt return, I meant. All right, Carolina gets the ball back. Let's see if they can recreate what they just did and move this ball down. Are we? I think we are in the fourth quarter, or we're right at the end of the third quarter. Here we go. All right, we're at the end of the third quarter. Oh. All right, first pass incomplete. Try to get that over there to the freshman June. Run the ball, coach. Dang. Run the ball. It's about to break. Run the ball. You got a whole quarter. Don't be afraid. Run the ball. Mix it up. Be a drop back pass. Nobody open yet. Finds a man. He's hit immediately. All right, there is the end of the third quarter. And we've got one more quarter to go. Carolina with the ball. Trying to move it down the field. Offensive coordinator, keep mixing it up. Do not abandon the run. Trying to catch up. But at this point right now, I feel like I know you want to win the game. Right? We want to win the game, but right now, just help your team have success. Don't put a quarterback in the position to force it. Don't put your offense in a position to be, what's the word? To be predictable. Oh, they're going to throw it every down, so we're going to start sending everybody. No, mix it up. You got a whole quarter. Let's say you run it. Let's say, again, we march the ball down the field. I know it's the end of the third, but let's say we march the ball down the field and it takes us 5 minutes. And then the defense comes back and stops them again. We're right there. I mean, not really, but I mean, I understand why you're throwing the ball, but still mix it up. You know, it may not. We may be able to score it before we run 5 minutes off. Flag on the play, and Ship drops a ball. Oh, offside on the defense. Ship, catch the ball, man. That man puts it right in your hand. Let's go. Took his eyes off the ball to begin to before he completed the catch. Run the ball. Run the ball. Ooh, what? All right, know your personnel too. All right, we're gonna get. We need 2 yards. And who was that? Hood? Was that Hood or Hawk? All right, Carolina has to go for it right now. And so they will definitely keep it in Johnson's hands. Don't be afraid to check down. Go to big. Who's the older brother? Johnson or his brother? I mean the quarterback or the tight end? Who's the older guy? His brother, he's like, I got you. Every time you need somebody, I got you. They are the brothers Johnson. I know they've heard that before. Run the ball, coach. Run the ball. Oh, get rid of the ball, baby. Don't even hold it that long. Go ahead and throw it. Don't hold the ball. Yeah, don't. All right, here we go. It's 2nd and 10. 13:25 on the clock. Carolina can still mix it up, but we've been passing the ball on first down. It's gonna be another pass. Throws a screen. Oh, go block somebody, bro. Go block somebody. Can we see that play again? Set up right. Go block somebody. Third and five. Carolina has been throwing the ball on every down. We got Johnson in the backfield. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Drops back. Have to throw it. You can't hold it, baby. At least throw it. At least don't take the sack. There you go. Don't take the sack. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, there was holding on the play, so now it's 3rd and 15. So we know it's going to be a pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys coming. Johnson drops back. He's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked because they're just bringing the house. And you got to go 15 yards. Well, you didn't really have to go 15 yards. That would probably been a chance to run the screen. Dang, and y'all letting this dude almost had his leg amputated last year. Yeah, Belichick's probably saying, "Hey, dude, just throw the ball away. Don't don't take that punishment. Like, where are you going?" So Tar Heels have to punt the ball. Good punt all the way back to about the 7 yard line. And you gotta, dude, just throw that ball away, man. You're not gonna outrun these guys. Don't go backwards. Yeah, I would even hesitate. Wouldn't even hesitate. I'm backing up. They're coming. I can't get rid of. I can't. I'm not gonna be able to outrun them. Look, I'm throwing it in the direction of one of my receivers and downfield, out of bounds. I'm in. All right, Carolina needed to get points right there. They did not, but there was not a turnover, so they still have a chance to get the ball back. Defense is going to have to hold. Frustrating to watch, but it is what it is. Hey Siri, what's the score of the North Carolina Central football? Oh my gosh. All right, the Aggies with 4 minutes and 1 second on the clock have scored 14 points. A bad thing about that is Central scored 52. One of these days, my teams will be back on top. It's not this year, though. I wonder what Central could do in the CAA. They've been good for years. Hey Siri, who's the athletic director at North Carolina Central University? Louis Louis Perkins, director of athletics. Where is I can't think of his name. Wow, Bill Hay. Hey Siri, where is Bill Hayes, football coach now? Bill Hayes, a living legend. Coach Bill Hayes, a living legend on Triad today. Coach Hayes' career has certainly been impressive. Yeah, it's not telling me what he's doing now. Even after his retirement, Coach Hayes is still dedicated to encouraging sporting students. All right, they're going to run a jet sweep, trying to get outside. And I think this is Nixon. Is it Nixon or Thompson or Thomas? It's near the first down. UCF sends a man in motion. They're going to hand it off. Actually, no, they don't. But the quarterback keeps it. And this time the Tar Heels stay home. And it doesn't look like Jackson got it. But the offense stays on the field. Oh, actually, I think they did get it. Yeah, they'll look at it again. Because right now the ball is spotted on the 12-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. 12-yard line of UCF. Our line is trash. I'm going to have to agree with you, Garrett. That time the end stayed home. Yeah, he got it. Forward progress.
If the call on the field was first down, it's going to remain first down.
It's first down. All right, fourth down. Excuse me. It is the fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 25 seconds left. UCF just got a first down. We are in Central Florida. UCF started to dominate this game right before halftime. Going to be a pass this time. He gets it out to the flats. Good move. And near another first down. Man, they've just they did a good job recruiting, because these guys out there got, like I said, they can run. They got those quick twitch movements. And UCF maybe in another not zone but a rhythm to move this ball down the field. Looks like a run set right here. He hands it off. First down easily. Flag on the play. Hopefully that was a hold. And it's a hold on the offense. Gives the Tar Heels another chance. Yeah, that hurt the Tar Heels right before halftime. They got 2 penalties. I think 2 of them were 15-yarders. And that allowed UCF to get the ball down the field and continue their drive to go in at 20-3. UB has a man. It is caught for another first down. And UFC, that quarterback, his last name is Jackson. Every time they're going to challenge to see if that was the catch. Every time he turns to throw, like there's a guy there, he just lets it rip. Like he doesn't have to wait for somebody to get open, you know? That's a catch. I'm going to say he trapped it. He caught that. I don't know. I don't know. Thought his arm was under it. 9 minutes left on the clock. We got one person in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for hanging with me today. Now we got two people in the chat. Thank you for hanging with us today. Uh, another not so hot, outing for the Tar Heels. Told you it's gonna be a catch. Ooh. 210 calories, 190 megagrams of sodium. I don't need that. No more Red Bull tonight. Gonna be a run to the left. Nice pickup, or a decent pickup of maybe 3 yards. It's gonna be 2nd and 7 as the clock continues to run. 8 minutes and 37 seconds. Guys, join me tomorrow. We'll be watching our Panthers take on Atlanta. So if you don't like the Panthers, you can watch Atlanta play tomorrow. Panthers still trying to get their first win of the season. And then very soon, the Charlotte Hornets will be playing. Option. Ooh, nice tackle out there on that option. Way to do your job out there, Hardy. But UCF continues to move the ball. Ball now on the 36-yard line. Their own 36-yard line. Jackson directing traffic, gets everybody set over there. Ball is snapped. He drops back. A little bit of pressure on him. He completes it. And the back just outruns coverage. Told you those guys can run, man. And he gets close to another first down. I think they said Patterson may have made a good open field tackle. He did get over there. I'll tell you what, that run. But they don't care. 6 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. 4th and 1. Watch the well. Is it going to be a design quarterback run? Probably. And they could have put him out there just as a, what do you call it? Can't think of a decoy to hopefully pull North Carolina offside, but it didn't work. Nine to 27. Once again, the Tar Heels offense impotent, cannot score. Had to wait for a new quarterback to come in to get some points on the ground. Fourth and one, same quarterback. Brown gets outside easily. John Brown up the sideline for the first down and more. And he goes back on the field. Do your job. Set the edge. Do your job. Set the edge. All right, John Brown on the field right now, taking Jackson's place. He keeps it again. A nice pickup of about 4 yards, maybe even 5 yards. John Brown. All right, guys, this broadcast is coming to an end. 5 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Looks like UCF has this game a win locked down. So I would say at about 2 minutes we'll start going over the stats, and we'll go ahead and get out of here early. John in the backfield by himself. He's going to run again. Gets away. Gets the first down and more. And even though the Tar Heels know that is a high degree that he will be running the ball, they still can't stop it. All right, Jackson comes back on the field after Brown picks up 2 first downs. That ball is in Carolina territory on the 30-yard line. They're going to hand it off, and Nixon is hit at the line of scrimmage. Look, I didn't want to see him break it on the Tar Heels, but I did want y'all to see how fast this guy is. Jay Nixon, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Boy, he cut the Aggies up, though, I'll tell you that. I think he had near 200 yards. All still on the 30-yard line. Nice catch there. William Charles, a freshman, comes in. He's about 6'3". I thought it was high. It was off to the side. He still catches it. Charles with the catch. Third and 4. Ball now on the 25-yard line. Make that the 24-yard line of the Tar Heels. Rollout, bootleg, has a man open. No, he cannot hold on to it. Nice play call. Yeah. You can tell they work meticulously on their plays, play calls, where guys are supposed to be. And if they make a mistake, they're gonna run it again. Same way we do. Uh, but we're running it because we don't know we don't want to play new plays or whatever. Still trying to get everybody to run the play the same way, no matter what kind of defense is out there. Yeah, we may need to block it a little bit differently, but still trying to get everybody to run the play the right way. All right, scoring per quarter. In the first quarter, UCF 10 points, Carolina 0. In the second quarter, UCF 10 points, Carolina 3. In the third quarter, Carolina 6 points, UCF 7. And right now, at this point, with 3 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock, no one has scored in the fourth. Carolina had two big turnovers in the first half that killed drives. There was one drive Carolina was near the, I would have to say, like 14, 15-yard line, and ended up throwing an interception. I thought it was a bit of a force. Actually ended up throwing 2 interceptions. It was really 3 interceptions, but there was a flag called. on defense to bring that one back. That would have been a pick six. Oh yeah, so while we are waiting, might as well go ahead and start the stats. Lopez goes out. He's hurt again. And the way he was moving, I don't know. It could be a re-injury of what happened on the first game. Could be. All right, he was putting a little pressure on it, but very little pressure. He was 11 of 14 for 87 yards, two interceptions. Max Johnson played since he got hurt in the third. He's 8 of 14 for 53 yards and a touchdown. Tavion Jackson, 24 of 31 for 209 yards and a touchdown. UNC rushing, Demond June, 10 carries for 50 yards, but since Carolina, think they're thinking that their best option to score quickly is to pass every down. Um, they have actually stopped giving the ball to June. Even once when there was a drive, 3rd and 2, they didn't have their power back in there, which is crazy to me. But anyway, 10 carries for 50 yards. That's 5 yards per carry. Benjamin Hall, 6 carries for 19 yards. Rushing for UCF, Avon Jackson, quarterback, 9 carries for 61 yards. Miles Montgomery, 11 for 31. Ooh. And a catch out in the flats. And the receiver made the tackler pay. Quarterback keeps it this time. Ooh, that leg didn't look good getting under him right there, but UCF actively trying to score with 2:22 on the clock. All right. Also, Ja'Cory Brown, 4 carries for 31 yards. North Carolina receiving, Jordan Ship, 3 catches for 44. Should have had one he dropped. Jake Johnson, 3 for 23. And I think all 3 of his catches were thrown by his brother when he got in there. Dylan Wade, 5 for 47. And Jaden Nixon, 4 for 41 for UCF. Will Hardy had 8 tackles, 7 of those solo. Caleb Cost, 7 total tackles, 7 of those solo. Lewis Carter for UCF, 10 tackles, 6 solo. Philip Dunham, 6 of 5, or 6 and 5. There's your 2 interceptions. They were thrown in the first half. Maybe even was the first quarter. I think so, in the first quarter. Kick returns. Clower 1 for 19. Davion Goss 1 for 8. For UCF, Nixon 1 for 17. Punt return, Javarius Green, 1 for 5 for UCF. Uh, Dwayne Thompson, 1 for 1 yard. Dwayne Thompson Jr. Kicking, Risay Verhoff, 1 for 1. Long was 40 yards, 3 points for North Carolina. For UCF, Noe or No Ruelas, Ruelas, 2 of 2. Long was 40 yards, 3 of 3 for extra points, 9 points. And there's your punting right there. Tom Giddens, 3 punts for 118 yards total. His longest was 48. And Anthony Dineri, 2 punts, 80 yards. His longest was 41. Touchdown for UCF. And now they're just showing off. But you work all week to get out there and show off and play. Coach, send another quarterback out there. Don't send Johnson out there. Johnson is your guy now, right? Don't send. Hey, send the young kid out there. There's your total yards, 368 to 203. UCF, 223 yards to 140 passing. UCF, 63 to 145 rushing. UCF. Both teams had 40 yards worth of penalties. All right, guys. Hard to watch, but it's reality. Reality. The one thing I thought would happen when you get a professional head coach is that I don't know. I just thought everybody would want to come. Really. I mean, first of all, Carolina is a historically good football team, so I didn't think there'd be any problem getting the top guys to come play on a professional coach. A coach is coaching in the pros. So maybe they're thinking, hey, my opportunity for going pro might be a little bit better playing for a guy who's coached in the pros. I don't know. So I figured with my what do you call it? Ignorance. In my ignorance. Yeah. In my ignorance, I figured
testing 1 2. Hang on here. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Yeah, I figured in my ignorance that he'd be able to recruit easily and get the top guys there. Something similar to what Dion did. Something similar to what Dion did. Maybe not to that degree, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I guess he was able to get some guys here, but maybe not the top. Yeah, I thought a lot of guys would see, hey, they got Bill Belichick. Let me just, let me see what he's talking about. Let me get over there. And sadly, it just didn't happen the way I thought it would. Ooh. All right, UCF kicks off to Carolina. It's going to go into the end zone. Hopefully, they will send in the third string quarterback and not send Johnson back out there. This is your guy, coach. Don't send Johnson back out there. Oh my gosh, they sent him back out there. Why? It's a minute and 54. Well, okay. Maybe get some experience. It was a minute and 54 seconds. Like, why take a chance on getting him hurt? We're not gonna win. 34-9 with a minute and 54 seconds on the clock. Like, look, save your quarterback. Run, bro. He starts. He got some speed. He started slipping down or something. Flag, bring it back. Wow. Where did it occur? It was at the spot of the foul. Wow. Who does Carolina beat right there? They're not going to beat Clemson. Maybe Southern Cal, I don't know. Virginia, no. Syracuse, I don't know. State, heck no. All right, Johnson drops back. You can see how you see the difference between the blocking for UCF and the blocking for North Carolina. Like, not even there. Now, you don't expect a 165-pounder to be able to block well anyway. So maybe you design that play to another side. Hood with a nice first move, but UCF swarming to the ball. And Carolina may have to punt this ball back. Well, guys, like I said, we're on those stats early, so when this game is over, we'll be done. There's only 23 seconds left. Johnson drops back. Johnson overthrows his man. Don't know if that was on purpose or not. 17 seconds left. It's 4th and 6. Gonna be a long ride. I don't care if it's on in the air or on bus. Long ride back home. I 100% understand how they feel, because now you got a team that's gonna be thinking like, dude, we've already lost 2 games. We're not even in our conference yet. Throw the ball, get rid of it. All right, that is going to be it. 13 seconds left. Carolina is just not that good, guys. That's all it is. That's all we can come up with. They're just not that good this year. Don't know how much better they're going to get next year. All right.
All right.
That is going to be it. That's going to be it. UCF puts it to North Carolina. Let's end up with let's put the correct score up here. Overall, Carolina, as you can see, could not score. Had a couple of decent drives, but did not finish the first. That one ended up as an interception. Lopez goes down. Looked bad. Couldn't put any pressure on it, but it also looked bad on the first week, and he comes right back out the next week ready to play. Some good things from the second quarterback that comes in, that's Johnson, but Carolina's got a lot of things to work on, just like my little team does. And hey Siri, what was the score of the North Carolina Central game? How many points? Oh, 62-20. Good gracious. Still got 5 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Whew. Yeah. So, for those people who stop by, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you 100%.
All right, we
got a little bit of a problem there with my special effects, but that's okay. Because we'll cut that off, and we'll have a little echo going before we leave. All right, so once again, thank you guys. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button before you leave. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, still subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Ending score was 9-34 UCF over Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels next game. Tar Heels next game is Clemson. Says to be announced. I guess they're like, well, this is not going to be a good game. Not going to be a big game. So we might not even show this on television. All right, let's see what Clemson is only one game. Clemson is 1-3, but they still are. Matchup predictor is still giving this to Clemson 80%.
Imagine an injury law firm that's committed to preventing accidents, that educates the public on automobile and bike safety, and cares for the community.
That firm is CR Legal Team, and our entire team is equally committed to caring for the whole person after a crash, physically, emotionally, and financially. From way before to way after an accident happens, trust CR Legal Team to stand up for you. Call 888 the team. The time is now. Don't miss these great deals on a new Ford SUV. Put in $3,500 bonus cash on Escape, or get up to $1,750 bonus cash on Bronco Sport or Bronco. Your wait is over. Hurry, see your Carolina Ford dealer for the best deal on the best Ford SUV for you. The time is now. Get 2.9% APR for 60 months plus $1,800 bonus cash on a 2025 Ford Explorer SUV. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Hi, I'm Quinn Blake. Check out Jam Sessions on My Fox 8 Plus.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm ready to get out of here. Appreciate you guys. Check me out tomorrow. We got Carolina Panthers taking on Atlanta. All right. Hang in there, Tar Heel fans. Hang in there, Tar Heel fans. You want to hear someone talk about the game afterwards? I guess you go find what's the Tar Heel huddle with Rusty Tar Heel. I think he'll be He'll be talking about it. Yeah, sure, he's taking it much harder than me. All right, so go check him out, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Coach Gary. Peace.